back with a brand new video, man. Today, I'm talking about 2 signs of a strong man. Alright, before I get into it though, make sure you hit that notification button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if I'm helping you out in any type of way. And then go check out my other YouTube channel, Wolf and Pooch, alright? Alright, so one sign of a strong man is that he does his talking with actions instead of words, right? You see, it's easy to just say things, make it sound good, make it look good, right? But when you actually put the action to it, it's way more powerful, right? Way more powerful when people can see by just your action about who you are, what you stand for, and what you're about. So, for example, let's say, like I always talk about this, dudes be threatening girls, talking about, oh yeah, I'ma leave. You ain't acting right, you doing this and that, I'm gone. But then they never go nowhere. So then the girl starts to look at them as weak, right? But a strong man, he ain't even gonna say nothing. Matter of fact, you ain't gotta give no warnings, you ain't gotta say nothing. Instead, you just walk away. You leave. That speaks louder than any words you can threaten a woman with, than any words you can say by you just walking out the door and not looking back. That's when they feel it. Or for example, a man that's trying to lose weight. Let's say you trying to lose weight and you keep talking about it. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the gym. I'm gonna wake up 4:30, 5 in the morning. I'm really gonna lose this weight. And you telling everybody, you trying to convince yourself, but you ain't doing it. Instead of when you actually get up 4, 5 in the morning or whenever, hit that gym up, put in the work, then you won't have to say a word. People gonna notice by your body type, right? So that's what I mean. Or for my guys out here who's thinking about doing something like following a passion, starting a business, whatever it is that you passionate about, instead of just talking about it, you just be about it, right? And then once you start taking that action and taking steps forward to accomplish your goals, then hey, everybody else gonna take notice. But it's all about what you do, right? It's not about what you say, it's what you do. People gonna notice you by your actions. You know, you can say one thing and do another, but it's all about what you are actually doing. The second sign of a strong man is a man that is willing to and able to lift other people up, right? See, it's one thing to be able to get yourself to the promised land. It's one thing to be able to look out for yourself, make sure you straight. That's cool, right? But it takes a whole nother type of man, a whole nother type of animal to make sure the people around him are good as well. That he's lifting and taking the time to make sure that his family, his friends are on the right track as well, right? So this could be, you can lift people up in a multitude of ways, by the way. It could be just with encouragement, you putting a little motivation in their life, you helping somebody get started with something, or if it's in a group dynamic, you making sure that other people are reaching their full potential as well, right? So it's like dudes these days, they so quick to put the other person down. You so quick to put your brother down. You so quick to leave your family behind. You so quick to worry about yourself and be selfish. But it takes a way stronger man to be selfless, right? And worry about, okay, I know I'm good, but what about Billy over there? Is he straight? I could tell he going through some things, right? I could tell he need some words of encouragement. Let me check on my mom, right? Let me check on my mom. Let me make sure she okay, right? Let me make sure her mental is good, Or let's say you play sports, and let's say you play football or some shit, and you see a teammate struggling. Now it's quick to just be like, well, I'm good, or not. You gonna Go help that teammate. Give them words of encouragement. You let them know that, hey, we need you too, man. This a team thing. We need you too. But that's how it should be with everybody around you. People around you should be able to follow you, right? That's a sign of a leader. That's a sign of a strong man. When other people can gather around and say, you know what? This man knows where he's going. I'm going to trust him, and we're going to follow his lead, and we're going to go to the promised land. That's a sign of a strong man, right? Because it's not about how you, it's not about what you got, how much money you got as a man. It's not about how you look as a man. It's not about how many girls you got. It's not about none of that. It matters how people feel when they're around you, for the most part. I ain't talking about these haters, these miserable people, but I'm just talking about the people who are close to you, who you know they can depend on you. It's all about that, man. It's all about bringing your brother with you along for the ride. You gotta remember, iron sharpens iron, right? You can easily do something by yourself, but it takes a team, right? See, when you do people right, people do you right in return. That's how you gain people's respect. That's how you gain people's trust. You know, by not just looking out for yourself, but making sure everybody else is good. You got to make sure you good first, though. I'm going to say that first and foremost. You got to make sure you straight mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. But once you good, then you looking out for everybody else. It's not just about you, right? It's not about what you got. It's about who you got with you. Who did you bring along with you? You feel me? Who else are you offering resources to? Who else life are you making easier besides yours? That's what it's about. All right. So I'm in it right there, man. Those are just two signs of a strong man. You know, it's not. We got to learn how to be more selfless and take more action, and including myself. You know, that's why I came up with these topics. But you definitely we gotta be better at that as men, to be looked at as men, right? In order for our women to submit to us, yeah, we gotta work on these things. All right. So if you made it this far in the video, I want you to type strong. Give me your thoughts, some feedback, like, comment, subscribe. Until the next time, you already know what it is, man.